Fayaxia, Pulavinaka, good morning to each and everyone. I am Katerina Raloga, Captain Mosese Ralonga's wife. This morning I would like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to be of a voice on behalf of Mosese, Simeon, and the family, to thank each and everyone. Thank you all for your love and support and your prayers. And this morning, just like to enlighten on the program for Mosese's celebration of his life. Right now, we are still at home. 9 o'clock, we will be leaving to Dudley Church. We'll be having his service there, homecoming service in Dudley Church at 10 a.m. And from Dudley Church, we will be heading to Lovnilasi Cemetery. His burial will be at 12 p.m. He will be buried together with his dad. It'll be a reopened grave, and he'll be buried together with his dad. That will be our program for today, and after the burial we will be back home at the residence in Lotumavo for a lunch that has been prepared by the family. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone. There's so many messages, so many calls that have been pouring in since the passing of Mosese, and it only shows us the impact that he had touched the lives that he had come in contact with. As you have watched the live yesterday, I think that was a good example of the life well lived. Just this morning we were having a reminiscence of of how humble Mosese was. There was a homeless man that always comes every now and then to come and ask for food, for money. At first, it was to do with food, and when we started giving him food, he extended to money, and then from money, it extended to changing of clothes and to feed him as well. And one thing Mosese had always reminded our family was always give to the least expected, because you do not, when you give to them, you cannot expect anything in return. In return is God. Only God will bless you in return. And this morning we were talking about it, that even to the point where he had to travel to New Zealand, and he had just bought his new pair of canvas. But then this gentleman, he came, we fed him, we gave him some bus fare, we changed his clothes, but then he had asked for shoes. And it was raining, so Mosese had felt sorry for him. So what he did was he gave his new pair of canvas for him to put on. And I think that shows how humble he was, to go to that extent that he gave his new pair of canvas, and he traveled to New Zealand with no canvas, only his pair of Crocs. And I think we could see that yesterday as well with his family from YWAM Koha. There's so many messages that they've been sending, that there was a certain message that a couple had sent, that he's the kind of man that can even go to the extent of giving the clothes that he had on, just to keep someone warm, or just to meet someone's need. And we are grateful to God for blessing us with a wonderful husband, a wonderful father to Simeon, and a wonderful child to his parents, and wonderful sibling to his siblings, as we've known that he is the youngest. Myself too, I'm the youngest in my family. We were both the youngest in both our families, but we praise God that he had brought us together and had molded us into who we were today. When Mosese had passed on Sunday morning, it was very hurtful. When I called my family, the only thing they've been telling me was, be at peace, Mosese is in heaven. Only you and Simeon left. You take care of yourself and look after Simeon. And one thing they've also told me was that you pray and thank God that you've met Mosese. You pray and thank God that you've met him and he had molded you into Christ. So I think that's one thing that I'm grateful of, that God had blessed me with him and he had molded me to be the woman that I am today. So with all this, we thank you for your love and support throughout these years and until today. And today, as we celebrate and commemorate Moses' life, we only give God the glory, praise, and honor for the man that he was, and the God-fearing man that he is. Naka.